Hi there. So I opened up virtual office hours, like open office this Saturday morning. It's still early, it's just after 8. And I have an observation. We women are willing to get up early and scroll, but not as willing to get up early to script. We will get up and scroll to see what other people are doing, but not to empower ourselves to script something brand new that we could be doing. And there's this culture of observation and comparison that we are developing, and I believe that it's really keeping women stuck. And so what happens is, instead of getting up and doing something that is going to refill your cup, you know how we talk about pouring from an empty cup? You would have been working all week. You might have been in school, you might have been interacting with family and friends, doing all these things all week, and Saturday now becomes the one day that you could sleep in, right? It becomes the one day when everything is slowed down and you can catch up on all the rest that you didn't get throughout the week. I want to encourage you to learn how to create a life that you don't feel like you need to escape, right? Create a life that is going to nourish you, nourish your soul, that is going to care for the woman you are today and the woman that you are becoming. Because she needs you to be different. She needs you to have different habits. She needs you to have a different mindset. And I want to encourage you in this coming week. Today is Saturday as I'm filming this. So whenever you watch this, for the next 7 days, I want you to focus on creating more than you consume. And creating doesn't necessarily mean doing. I thought somebody was jumping back on the Zoom. Creating doesn't necessarily mean doing. Creating means making a plan. Creating means giving yourself space to have your mind clear enough that you can even visualize, that you can even think your own thoughts. Because a lot of us struggle with that. A lot of us struggle with finding that space within ourselves and within our lives where we can actually formulate a plan, where we can actually question ourselves and say, what do I want? What do I really want? As opposed to showing up and showing off, because we are encouraged to do this, especially in this age of social media. We are encouraged to show up. We're encouraged to be present and to be seen. I'm sorry, I take that back. We are encouraged to be seen, but we're not encouraged to be present. And we learn to be present in the lives of others, and we learn to be present in our own special and unique ways by being first present with ourselves. So remember, when I talk about those 3 daily appointments that a woman needs to have: an appointment with God, an appointment with herself, and an appointment with others, we can very often focus on that last one, because that's what gives us the affirmation that we're looking for. But how many of you know that God gives you affirmation every single day? You give yourself affirmation every single day. Now, as far as the affirmation for yourself goes, you're going to decide by your mindset and by your habits if that affirmation is positive or negative. And then the life that you live out, the vision that you live out in your actual life, is going to reflect the affirmations that you've been telling yourself. So ask yourself that question: how has the life that I live been reflective of the thoughts that I think, the things that I am telling myself every single day. And this is why it's important to slow down. This is why it's important to question, why it's important to have that daily appointment with yourself, because we think these things and we don't question them. When we have these thoughts, we take it as truth. I could never do that. I can never have what she has. I can't lose this weight. My relationship can't turn around. I don't make enough money to save. All these different things that we tell ourselves, but they are not true, right? There are limiting beliefs and there are limiting affirmations. And sometimes we're waiting to believe better before we can say better, but we can say better until we believe it. And I'm not saying that you should lie to yourself. I'm not talking about delusion here. I'm talking about saying what you want, saying what you actually want to see in your life, and not what you think is the reality that you need to settle for. I'm gonna leave you with that, and I hope this helps. Blessings on your journey. I'll talk to you soon.